1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's see if we got sound now. 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, let's see if we got sound now. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. What's going on with the chat over here? Okay. Can I make this thing? What is this? Chat overlay. What does that do? What does that do? No. No. I don't think I want to do that. No. Okay. Yes. Cal L up in the building. Salute to the combat nation. Okay. And I trust that you're hearing me loud and clear. Let's hope that's the case. I think we're good. Let's do another little quick sound check just to make sure. Let's hope that's the case. I think we're good. Let's do. Yes. Okay, we have sound and vision. Okay, so I had to go live. Said I wasn't going to go live, but I thought, yeah, let's do a quick live. There's something in the air after the Fury Wilder 3 weigh-in. Okay, so without much further ado or messing around, let's do this. Okay, let's what are we doing with this? Okay, no, that's not what we don't want to do that just yet, but yeah, we want to talk about it. Where is this? What is this? Okay, let's share this. Kieran Betts up in the building. Let's stop sharing that and start sharing this. Okay. There's a buzz. Had to go live. Couldn't let my people down. Couldn't let my people down. Where is this? Which one is this? Yeah, I think that's the one. Let's have a look. That's not the one. That is not the one. Let's try again. Bring that down. Hold on a second. Before I do that, let me do this. Before I forget. Boom. Okay. Drop that down. Stop that. Pop that. Rewind and come again. Let's go. Let's see. Damn. Same mistake twice. Unforgivable. Let's hope it's third time lucky. Jeez. Killing me over here. Oh, Lord, thank you. Third time lucky. Perseverance. Kids, learn perseverance. All right, let's get this right. And, shizzle my nizzle. Shankle my nankle. How's this looking on the screen? Is this looking acceptable? It's acceptable. Okay. So, Deontay Wilder arrives. Arrived. And, yeah. So, and then it was a turn of Tyson Fury. Self-proclaimed Gypsy King in the building. Okay. So. Okay, gets a hug from Mauricio Suleiman. Deontay seems kind of half-hearted. Probably feels that Mauricio was one of the snakes in the grass. So, yeah, no eye contact there. And Deontay Wilder, looking kind of bulky, made his way to the scales. Okay, Deontay, let's go. Some people are saying he's got a pot belly. Jimmy Lennon Jr. there. Okay, let's go. Ascend to the scales. Deontay Wilder. Come on now. Come on now. Get up in there. Get up all up in there. And the scales. Tuscaloosa, Alabama. And Deontay Wilder came up, but what was his weight on the scales? I think, it was 238. 238 pounds. Okay, so let's do the conversion. 238 pounds. Let's do the conversion. Where is it? Let's convert that into stone. 238, which I think is about 8 pounds more than he weighed in last time. I think he weighed in 230 last time, so he's gone heavier. He's doubled down on it. What's that? Divide that by 14 equals an even 17 stone. The heaviest Deontay Wilder has ever weighed for a professional bout. Nothing popped off. Well, something did pop off backstage, and I got the video. How you like that? How you like them apples? Okay. Pet belly? Well, no, I don't think so. The pet belly is more of a GH belly, growth hormone belly, and it protrudes a lot more than that. Okay, so we got the subscrilla. We got the bronze plumber. We got the Cal-L, the turtle shell, and we have the lovely Denise Wards. Marvelous to have you grace my humble channel. Wilder's upper body looks big for show. Well, he's always been a broad kind of cat. Wilder said he put the weight on to look sexy. Sexual seduction. Wilder comes out swinging for the fences. OMG. Okay, so what's that there? What that there? Okay, so let us proceed. You know how we do over here at the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. What's going on? What's this here? Okay. Oh, is this him on the scales? Is he already on the scales? I want to see him walk into the scales. Was he walked? Yeah, let's go. Let's do it like that. Okay, Tyson Fury rocking the neck beard. Let's go. Come on now. Get up on the scales. Go on. Get up on there. What's he waiting for? Okay, while he's prevaricating. Or is he getting dressed or get up on there? What's going on? Are you waiting? Has he been on there? Or is he waiting? Oh, okay, he's waiting. Come on now. What's he doing? He's getting on the scales at last? Yeah, okay, good. That's what I've been waiting for. Come on now. Mauricio Suleiman in the background. Tyson Fury on. Tyson Fury was getting some heckling because, as you know, with the travel restrictions, Brits are not allowed to travel. We're not allowed to travel over to the USA, apparently, unless there's some kind of, I don't know how that work. But anyway, Brits will not be able to travel over there to view this fight. I would imagine Brits who live in America, obviously, that's a different matter. So there will be British representation for the Tyson Fury. And the Tyson Fury, I know you're waiting, the Tyson Fury weighed in at a big, let's say big, 278 pounds. Let me write that in there. So it's Wilder 238 lb, 238 pounds, and Fury, the big 278 lb pounds. And let's do the conversion on that. 278 divided by 14. That's how you arrive at stones. And that's 19 stone, 8.5 pounds. Place was full. Place was rocking. Place was jamming. Enough people up in the area. Okay, so let us. Yeah. 7 pounds heavier. I think the last time he was 270 pounds. Now it's 278 pounds. 278 pounds for Fury. 19.5 stone. 17 stone for Deontay Wilder. But is that going to be too much? Is that going to prove too much? That's, people said he looked kind of, the weight hurt him. Hurt Deontay Wilder. Second time around when he came in bulked up. Remember the first fight, he was only like 213 pounds. Second fight, 230 pounds. Third fight, 238 pounds. And, okay, so that was Tyson Fury on the scale. I think this vest is hiding, he carries reserves around here. Tyson Fury carries reserves around the hip, so he's didn't take his shirt off. He don't want you to see his reserves, but it serves him well. So the question becomes, who does the weight increase benefit? Who does it benefit more? Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder? Okay, so let's keep pressing on. So there was some, I forgot about that. There was some back and forth on the stage. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder. If I stop sharing, maybe if I stop sharing the visuals, let me give you some of the audio. Okay, let's go for some audio. I would like to say at this point, anyone of a sensitive disposition, please be aware that the language gets a little bit ripe. Right about now. So, any youngsters around, tell them to put the earmuffs on. Has Wilder conditioned properly for the weight? Well, if he kept the 230 that he had, 18 months ago? Was it 18 months ago since the last fight, or 12 months? Whatever. If he kept that 230 on him, and kept it as his new weight, reset upwards, then he's had a year to 18 months. 18 months to acclimatize to the new weight. So that's the key. We will see. Okay. So let's just proceed with this. Let us get some of the audio. It's a bit ripe. I warned you. Uh-oh. Let's get this thing right. Okay, let's.
11. So he goes in 4 pounds heavier than.
Shut up, man. I'm trying to listen to these two talking. What's wrong with you? Hold on a second. Let's see if we can just get the guys. Join.
No, not really.
Oh, no. Are you going to shut up and let us hear?
Second contest in the.
Nope. I might as well show you that then. I might as well show you that then, because we can't use the audio because it's all the commentators are chatting over it. So I might as well just show you the visuals because I can't share the audio. Might as well share that with you. Okay, so they're going back and forth. And then I got some backstage. Stick around. I got some backstage. I got the backstage. I promise you that. You're a big ish house. I can read their lips. Damn, I'm a lip reader. Look at this. You can read their lips. I promise you that. You're a big ish house. Oh dear. Big Shane's got something to say as well. Big Shane's got something to say as well. Surely we can listen to the interview. I don't know. Can we listen to the interview? I don't know. Hold on. Surely we can listen to this. Who's this? We got the Fight Doctor up in the building. What game? And we got the EJ Boxing Live up in here as well. Damn. They populated the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. First comes the Fight Doctor. The Fight Doctor. Talk to me.
Fight Doctor's in the house on Rick James status as always. Good afternoon, evening, gentlemen.
Good evening to you, the Fight Doctor. Talk to me. What's going on?
Yeah, well, listen, I'm just looking forward to a good fight. And, I'm picking Fury.
Yep.
I'm not confident in that pick.
Okay.
But, I wouldn't bet on this fight.
Mm-hmm.
But, Wilder looks ready.
238. 238. We'll talk about that in a second. I'll come back to you in a second. Let's bring the EJ Boxing Live up in the building.
Yo, scaring them Rafi, man. I come over here, because I know you have good going for a bad time. Your number one guy is lost as well, so you're like, I know you're over there considering what to do with yourself. But me, I thought I'd come over here and see how you're doing. Now, listen to this.
Lennox Lewis is the king. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
Check the ballistics.
Yeah. So you say you haven't been pushing him for a while, but anyway, right? All we know is Fury came in as the Undertaker with the hat and the T-shirt. He came in before. Remember he came in with dark glasses as well on the way, and everyone was like, "Why does he look like that?" But the bottom line is the man. Hey, Tyson Fury's name is fighting is his game. He knows how to fight. But what Wilder's different now. Wilder's not coming to fight him. Wilder's come out to box him, make Fury use his legs, and hopefully try to knock him out late in the fight. Now, I think that's basically the strategy. I think Fury, just by even listening to him talk, he's out of breath, he's unfit, and by you can see, just by the weight, this guy never trained. He ain't training, and nothing. He ain't never. There is a reason why he doesn't defend belts, because he can't get up. And that's what you look at. You look at a lack of desire. The man didn't want to fight this guy. This thing had to go to court. So he doesn't really want to fight Wilder. And I can honestly see him lying down and say, you know what? I've had enough of this game. It's time for me to go back to my daughter. And that's what I'm going to do. He's going to do a Billy Joe Saunders. He's going to sit on his stool, or he's going to lay on his back this time and not get up. That's what I see. I got Wilder by knockout.
This is interesting. So we got EJ going with Wilder. And we got the Fight Doctor going with the Fury. I think that's a fair assessment. Ric Flair beats both of these. Okay, so let's listen. I hope that we can hold on. Okay, so normal. Okay, I hope we can get this. No problem. Hope I'm sharing this. Okay, now let's do this. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Let's do it that way. Let's do it like that.
Just came on, I wanted to look sexy and feel sexy. I taste sexy as well. I'm bench pressing a little over 350. So whatever way he's come in, I can lay on my back and lift him. So it won't be none of that, rushing me and putting all this weight on me and different things like that. But most of all, man, we just wanted to have fun in camp. It was a joyful camp. It was a loving camp. And we had a lot of great time, you know what I mean? The time that...
Okay, you had loving time. It was a great camp. Who we got here? The Fight Doctor. It was a great camp and it was a loving camp.
Well, I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But
it seems like a very unconventional training camp to fight, Doctor.
well, I've never heard of a loving camp before, so at least not in terms of boxing. I can think of other types of loving camps, but
maybe he
not
took
where
it back
boxing
to
is
the,
concerned.
maybe he took it back to the 70s, free love, the hippies. Is Wilder a hippie? EJ boxing. It was a loving camp.
That's not a good camp, man. That's not the camp you want for boxing to get into a fight to get your belts back. Fury looks how Wilder should be looking, intense, focused, and he's serious, man. I've just by listening to that, I'm not happy about. I didn't know that. I didn't know he said that. I'm not happy about what he said. Boxing's not about pushing weights. You know what I mean? I understand. Fury comes, you're gonna push him, but you don't need to push him, bro. When the man comes, you need to step to the side and be able to get your counters. If he's saying a loving pressing cap, Mike Tyson went with that with Buster Douglas. That was a loving cap. Mike, we love you, Mike. They didn't even have an end swell. They had this big balloon put in his face. That's how much they love Mike. They let Mike party with Bobby Brown. And Bobby goes, "Hey, you gonna fight someone?" Goes, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna win that." Mike turned up, and Buster Douglas was on his thing. He brought it. So Wilder saying that, I'm actually because I'm concerned. He shouldn't be a loving camp. He should be a hard camp. I don't like my camp. Conor Ben has that kind of attitude, that kind of thing where he's so serious. That's the right camp. Fury looks vexed, and just listen to Wilder that's there. I ain't changing my pick, but that's concerning.
All right, well, let's press on.
My mind is cloudy. So when your mind is cloudy, it allows you to make bad decisions. But when you're calm, you can weather the storm. When you're calm, you're able to see certain things and you're able to decide, make great decisions. And I'm looking to be calm this fight so I can make the great decision.
Okay, we don't need no rambling. You made your point. What else you got to say?
To the world as Deontay Wilder.
Thank you very much. We're all looking forward to that fight. Now walk over.
Boom. Can't use his stuff. What
Be this heavy. What does it mean for you to be this heavy on Saturday night?
It means total obliteration.
And a reminder that Fury came in at a big 278 pounds, which translates to 19 stone 8 pounds, or thereabouts.
Vadosa! Total annihilation. That's what it means to me. 277 pounds. I'm going to pull him in the Royal Infirmary after this fight.
Put him in the Royal Infirmary. And for our American friends, the Royal Infirmary is a famous hospital.
Don't worry about that.
Now you.
Okay, so let me press on just a little bit further.
That's how to fight. Both a pack of losers, and they both ain't worth a sausage. So he couldn't teach.
And Deontay, now that he's got Malik Scott in.
Nothing. It's one shithouse teaching another shithouse how to fight.
I apologize for the language, ladies and gentlemen. If you've got small children, I advise you put the earmuffs on as we proceed.
Pack of losers, and they both ain't worth a sausage. So he couldn't teach him anything. Man couldn't fight himself. He was a shithouse.
The man couldn't fight himself. He was a what? What else? What?
Teaching another shithouse how to fight.
Oh, Lord.
You're in for a real pack of shithouse cowards. Look at the state of him. His heart's rattling now.
Oh, Lord. His heart's rattling now. Don't wish a heart attack on anybody, Tyson. Don't do it, mate. Don't do it.
Balls have sunk up inside of him.
His testicles have shrunken up inside of him and turned into ovaries. Say it ain't so. Say it ain't so.
There's a man here that's going to annihilate your daughter. Me, the Gypsy King. Tyson Fury's the name. I'm fucking fighting's the game. There ain't a man born from his mother's cunt.
Oh.
So can I chime in for a second?
You may. Of course you may.
So here's the problem with all that talk and noise that Tyson Fury is making.
18-wheeler.
You spent the last year and a half ducking and dodging the fight.
Well,
So-
no. Was he ducking and dodging the fight, or was
Yes.
he waiting until the COVID
So in
period
December of 2020, he was supposed to fight someone else. That fell through. And he spent all of 2021 trying to make the aborted fight with Anthony Joshua. So in the time that he was supposed to have followed through with the third fight, he's attempted to fight 2 other fighters. Now, my question is, where was all of this hubris? Where was all of this talk? Where was all of this braggadocio when it was time to fulfill your contract obligation to fight this man?
Yes, was waiting it out. They was waiting it out. They played the game. They used Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn for promotion, and they was just waiting out the COVID period. They got contractual obligations over there. It's Top Rank. He wants some money. It's Bob Arum, the cranky Bob Arum. They want some money. So they used Joshua and Hearn, stalled it out, said, yeah, the fight's on. Thank you, King Khalid. Yeah, we're looking forward to talking to you. It's on the phone. Yeah, everything's done. Everything's signed. The fight's on the very next day. It turns out that the arbitrator said, no, Tyson Fury is contractually obliged.
But here's the problem. Why was arbitration even necessary?
Finish my damn sentence, please.
Go ahead.
Then the arbitrator comes out and says, yeah, Tyson Fury is contractually obliged to fight Deontay Wilder. And then boom, it was on. All of a sudden there was announcing dates. Within 24 hours, there was announcing dates, venue. It was all a dream.
But here's the problem. Two things. First is, why was arbitration even necessary? Right? Why was that even necessary? That's the first problem, right? Okay. Second problem is, even after the arbitrator decided that you needed to fight Deontay Wilder, you went and tried to duck the fight a second time. Remember, October 9th is the rescheduled date. The original date was what, July 24th?
Rescheduled date. The rescheduled. It's been scheduled about 3 different times.
Exactly. All on Tyson Fury, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, well, so he's there now. He's 278 pounds. He's there. He's ready. What do you think's going to happen?
Well, I don't know. That's why they fight. But the point that I'm making is that it should be clear to any objective observer that Fury, and I've been saying this for a while now, Fury been ducking.
Yep.
Okay?
BJ Boxing.
Right.
Live.
I'm just listening to the fight, Doctor. Go ahead.
All right. Oh, well, okay. Well, hold on a second. We got more footage. Okay, let's go.
To beat the Gypsy King. Never mind a sausage like that there.
Well, we apologize for the language, but...
Okay, you apologize for the language. I don't want to hear what you got to say. Just Tyson Fury.
Complaining last time he had a cracked skull and an injured arm. Oh, I can't wait for Saturday night. I'm going to really severely damage him. He'd be unrecognizable after the fight.
Tyson figure says he's going to disfigure Deontay Wilder.
He's all pretty wife down there. He'll not recognize him. Don't worry about that. I'll send him home butchered, like a butcher's block.
Look, I'll be honest. All of that
Hold on. Tyson Fury says he's going to send Deontay Wilder home butchered like a butcher's block. Well, I'll just let you know, a butcher's block is like a piece of wood, isn't it? So yeah. Oh, okay, I get you. It's gonna all be all chopped up. Damn, chopped up. Oh no, what's he got in his gloves this time? What's he gonna be like? X-Men? OMG. Fight Doctor, continue while I go and pour myself a cool drink.
Like I said, it seems to me all those words are hollow, considering that the man had to twist your arm to get you back in the ring.
To get some get back.
Okay? And listen, the manner in which Deontay Wilder has been chasing Tyson Fury, you think Wilder was the guy who got the knockout in the last fight instead of the other way around.
Yep.
Okay? You claim to have COVID, you did not turn in any paperwork to prove you had COVID, so the fight could get rescheduled, right? And again, all those words seem hollow to me when the only reason why you took this fight is under threat of being stripped by the WBC and a rather large lawsuit. That's the only reason why Deontay Wilder was able to get you back in the ring. So all of this talk, to me, in my mind, it seems a bit hollow and it's a bit suspect.
Well, how can you say that when it's blatantly clear and obvious? Blatantly clear and obvious that they was just stalling out. Top Rank, Tyson Fury were merely stalling out, waiting until the COVID period somewhat diminished and that they could get fans back in the arenas. That's what they were stalling for. So
I call BPS.
Well, how the hell is a man going to TKO another man and then be afraid to fight him a third time? Does that make any sense?
So in the space of the time since we saw the second fight and tomorrow, we've seen Canelo Alvarez fight twice, maybe 3 times. We've seen AJ fight twice, 3 times. We've seen a number of big fights happen.
1 time, 2 time, 1 time, 2 time.
And still Tyson Fury, the only way Deontay Wilder was able to get him in the ring is by twisting his arm. Something, my friend, is off.
Something
doesn't smell right.
Something is off according to the fight doctor, but to me it's very, very simple. Tyson Fury, Bob Arum, Top Rank, simply merely stalled the thing out. Till they got crowds, so that Tyson Fury can batter Deontay Wilder again.
So then how do you explain?
Hold on. Let's see if EJ Boxing's ready to talk.
Why is Tyson picking on women for? Talking about women's sexual parts, man. This guy's supposed to be a God-fearing man. Some of the stuff he comes out with, bro, you know, this guy's vulgar, man. But you know what he does show his desperation. He's desperate to prove he's actually coming in like the challenger. Wilder's actually like the champion, too relaxed, too calm. I've seen this thing play out before. A guy coming in, he's too relaxed. He thinks he's gonna win the fight because on all the circumstances, and the other guy is hungry. Fury's coming in like the challenger. Just based on what I'm seeing and the way he's talking. I think that's the way you need to approach things. Hagler used to have that same mentality. And just by that, yeah, you know, he realized a lot of pressure on Fury to win this fight. And Wilder's like, well, I got Wilder's content because he got the court order. Yeah. I don't know. Is he going to turn into the Bronx Bomber and blast Fury? I'm not too sure. But right now, energy, I think Fury's got the right kind of mindset in terms of approach to a fight. It's like, yo, I'm putting it on you. I'm just letting you know, and I'm gonna tell everyone. And I think that's the right way to go about. To go about when you're fighting for something big stakes. There's big stakes. I don't know if Wilder understands that. There's big money stakes. So the winner out of this is gonna have life-changing money, you know?
Yeah. Life-changing. Generational wealth. Let's see what further they had to say.
More very, very sorry for anybody if that.
Okay, yeah, I'm sorry if the language was a bit ripe. I did warn everybody. Let's kill this. Let's kill the noise. Okay. Let's see. Hold on a second. Let me stop sharing just for a moment. Stop sharing. The fight doctor, I know you want to say something. Come on in.
Yeah, well, I just, the point that I made is that it seems a bit odd that the guy who got knocked out has to twist the arm of the guy who did the knocking out to get back in the ring. Mm-hmm. All right, there's something off there, right? Let's go back in time to 2000. I think it was 2003. Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, and in the Tyson Lewis fight, there was a rematch clause. I think it was a 2-way rematch clause. Lennox Lewis had to sue Mike Tyson to get him back in the ring. Ultimately, he failed, but he attempted to sue Mike Tyson. No, I'm sorry, he didn't attempt. He did sue Mike Tyson to get him back in the ring.
Evander Holyfield.
No, sir. Mike Tyson. I'm not talking about Holyfield. I'm talking about Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson. Lennox Lewis tried to sue Mike Tyson to get him back in the ring.
What do you mean back in the ring? They only fought once.
I agree. The rematch never happened, but Lennox Lewis tried to sue Mike Tyson to get him back in the ring.
A second time?
Yes.
But Mike Tyson was begging Lennox Lewis in the ring to fight him 2 times. 2 times? Said,
but that's the problem. Mike Tyson wanted no parts of a rematch with Lennox Lewis.
Even though he asked for a rematch in the ring.
Did the rematch happen?
No. Even though he asked for the rematch in the ring.
Listen, Mike Tyson at that time was literally the biggest draw in boxing.
Oh, shizzle, man.
So if he wanted to rematch Lennox Lewis, that fight would have happened. Trust.
So
Tyson wanted no parts of the rematch.
he didn't want the second beating.
No, he didn't. Wisely.
Okay, so how does this transpose into this situation?
You have a dissimilar situation. Look, in that part, with Lennox Lewis, Mike Tyson, you had a situation where it was the guy who won had to sue the guy who lost to get back in the ring. But it's 180 degrees when it comes to Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, where the guy who lost by KO is suing to get the guy who won by KO back in the ring. That's odd. In my mind, there's something wrong there. Now, I don't know. Maybe the Anthony Joshua Chilling contingent sees things differently. I don't know.
I think it's very simple. I don't know who that is. I don't know where they are, but yeah, I think it's very simple. I explained it very simple. They simply wanted Tyson Fury's side, simply wanted the crowds back. They wanted the crowd money. They wanted the gate money. That was significant. It was a significant tranche of the takings. It's a significant tranche. So
if that's the case, then why were they trying to fight Joshua? Why were they trying to fight the other guy back?
They didn't want to fight Joshua. They were leading him along. They didn't want to fight him, man. They was leading him along. This was the game. You're playing checkers. They're playing chess. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. They're playing chess. You're thinking one step ahead. They're thinking 3 steps ahead. Come on, brother. Come on, brother. Throwing. What is this? Gang signs up? Is that Malik Scott? Is that Malik Scott throwing gang signs
that's
up?
all fine and dandy, but we must consider the facts. And now, what are the facts? What are the facts? Here they are. Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, contractually obligated to a third fight. Right? Now, everything that's happened since the second fight, you have one guy in Tyson Fury who's been ducking and dodging, making excuses, trying to fight everyone else and their mother. And then you have the other guy who hasn't even looked at trying to fight someone else. My question is this. If it's your argument that Bob Arum and company have been trying to drag this on in anticipation of making more money, waiting for the crowds to come back and making more money, why isn't the brain trust on the Deontay Wilder side hasn't been trying to do the same thing?
Well, they've been playing their role too. You got, really? Of course. Let me break it down.
So how many times?
Hold on. I'm responding to your question. Let me break it down like this. Okay, so this is the play. Remember, we're in a play now. Now, the role that Tyson Fury's playing, he's the man in the black hat, literally and figuratively. He's the man in the black hat. Okay, so let's use a cowboy analogy. He's the black hat guy, rides into town. Deontay Wilder, he's the innocent guy for a change. He's the innocent one. He's been done wrong. And he's up against the evil, malevolent spirit of the guy in the black hat. He's the victim. Now that's the role. That's the role he plays in this play. And now he goes to court, arbitration, call it what you will, and he rights the wrong. They tried to sidestep him. They tried to step over him, but the little guy in this play, in this scenario, in this script, the little guy overcomes. He wins the court case, and now he faces his final battle, which he will face in the squared circle against the guy in the black hat.
Yeah, that's all fine and dandy, but what do the facts say?
Those are the facts, as far as I see.
That was a lot of conjecture.
That was conjecture.
You're talking about black hats and cowboys. I'm talking about the facts. The facts are this, right? The facts are this.
Cowboys, black hats and cowboys. Maybe I should title this piece Black Hats and Cowboys.
And here are the facts. Now you talk about Bob Arum and company trying to drag things on for hope of making more money because the crowds have come back. Well, why isn't we don't see the same type of activity from Team Deontay Wilder?
That's what I just
Right?
damn well told you. I told you the role that he has to play in this
Okay,
fight.
right. And that's all conjecture. I'm talking about the facts here, sir. You're talking about a bunch of theatrics.
Well,
which
you don't have
honestly
enough.
really
You
don't
don't
line
have
up with the
enough.
facts.
You don't have enough. You don't have enough facts to come up with the facts. We may never know. We may never know. But what I gave to you was a very good analogy to what I see playing out before me.
Well, it was a very good analogy if you're into, to be quite honest, nonsense. That's all it was. Okay.
Really? Well, that's only your opinion, my friend. That's only your opinion.
You're right. Which is the reason why I like dealing with the facts. So again, let's deal with the facts
my
here.
Friend, you don't have enough facts to fill in all the blanks. And sometimes one has to use one's logic, one's intellect to fill in the blanks in the absence of sufficient facts.
Okay, well, but in this instance, you're using your storytelling skills to fill in the blanks.
Yeah.
And again,
that's all we can do. All we can do is use our intellect and logic.
Well, again, there's nothing logical about storytelling, okay?
Yes, there is. Yes, there is. In the absence of certain facts, one has to use one's intellect and logic.
Well, logic dictates that we would deal with the facts first.
Well, yes, we did deal with the facts. And in the absence of more facts, then we have to come up with that was probable.
Here's the problem.
Do you have the probability tree? You know, school children in England, we in mathematics, we have a thing called the probability tree. What is probable? If x equals 3, 1 equals 7, and and then you have an answer. You need to fill in the blank.
1 does not equal 7.
You need if x equals 3, y equals 7, then and you're given an answer, then they say, well, what was z? What was z? You have the answer. So you use the probability. Well, not probability. You fill in the blank. You fill in the blank and come up with what makes sense. And I think that's what I've done. That's what I've done. I've filled in the blanks and come up with what makes sense.
It would make sense if it were consistent on both sides. But the fact of the matter is that when we look at the activities of Team Fury compared to the activities of Team Wilder over the course of time between fight number 2 and tomorrow, we've seen a great deal of inconsistency, right? One side has been consistently trying to get the other side in the ring. The other side has been consistently trying to not get in the ring. These, sir, are the facts.
Do you think that Tyson Fury? Who's your pick? Fury. Your pick is who's your pick?
I'm picking Fury.
Okay, you're picking Fury. So, do you think that Tyson Fury is ill-prepared? He's not ready? Is that what you're suggesting? What are you suggesting?
What I'm saying is that Tyson Fury does not want to fight Deontay Wilder. That's what I'm saying, and I make that argument based on his actions over the last year and a half. Right? He's done everything possible to not fight Deontay Wilder. And this is not what I
picking him. But you're picking him to win.
Well, that's the logical pick. He won the last time, didn't he?
Oh, so it's logical to pick the guy you think doesn't want to be in the ring. You're telling me
it's logical to look at trends. It's logical to evaluate a fighter based on trends now. It's logical to evaluate a fighter based on their activity, based on what they've done leading up to. Right now, again, this is not what I say. It's not what I think. This is what I know. These are the facts. And fact of the matter is, one guy has been doing everything possible to get the other guy in the ring. The other guy has been doing everything possible not to get in the ring. Now, that's not my.
But yeah, you're picking him. But yeah, you're picking him.
Well, it's the most logical pick.
Okay.
Have you seen the odds? Is Tyson Fury not the favorite?
He is. I believe he is.
Does it not make sense to pick Tyson Fury based on what we saw in the last fight?
I think so. But you're saying he doesn't want to be in the ring.
You act like me picking Tyson Fury is somehow like not like outside of, as if it's somehow not normal, as if it's somehow like defying the odds when
you
it's not.
say,
It's in line with the odds.
Well, when you say the guy doesn't want to be in the ring and then you pick him to win the fight, that seems like a paradox, my friend. It seems like a paradox.
It's not that I say the guy doesn't want to be in the ring. The fact of the matter says the guy doesn't want to be in the ring. He's been ducking and dodging Deontay Wilder since the last fight. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Facts.
FACKTS facts.
Oh dear.
Not any storytelling.
Fight doctor. Oh, fight doctor. Okay. So, EJ Boxing.
So here's my question. So I have a follow-up question.
Hold on a second. You've been talking for 5 minutes damn straight. The EJ Boxing. Come on in. Come on through.
I was just listening. I was just watching the IFL interview, and I saw Tyson Fury's brother. They were talking. He's really been out of shape. I think one of the entourage of Deontay Wilder said something about mums or something like that.
Well, we're coming to that right now, EJ. We're coming
Okay.
to that right now. So right on cue. Right on cue. It's as if EJ Boxing knew that I had what I had lined up. What I had lined up. This is almost as if he knew. Okay. So without much further ado, hold on. Okay, let's do this. Can we do this? Yep. Sweet. I like the way it looks now. Okay, let's get the volume up. Let's make sure we are precise and correct. Okay. All right. I hope you're ready for this once again. Ladies and gentlemen, I say to you, if you got any little kiddies around or if you're of a sensitive disposition, I suggest you put your earmuffs on right now. 3, 2.
Tyson Fury with his wife, Paris.
Shut up, man. Oh, no. Oh, that's not it. Oh, this is it. So stop sharing that. Hey, I'm not teasing you, folks. Let's go. I hope this is the one. There's a lot of these things with the same damn title. I think this is the one. I know this is the one. Let's do this. Okay. Let's make sure. Yep. Okay. Let's go.
Keep talking. Okay, mama. You piece of shit. You get knocked spark out. You and your pussy old bums next to you. You and a bitch's haircut. Fuck you. Still a fat boy do you. Rip you to pieces, you pussy.
Oh dear. Get a haircut. Was that out of line?
Bro, he's really upset. I just saw him interview with his brother Shane Fury. He's upset that they said something about his mom. He said we don't wish nothing bad on Fury. We just want to beat him in the ring, punish him, but we don't wish anything bad or Wilder go home damaged or anything like that. But when it goes to moms, that's crossing the line. I see the thing is, these guys, travelers, they're the type of guys. You say something for them, words mean something to them. They act literally will kill you for it. You know what I mean? And like that's how they are. That's how they operate. Everything about them is words and about ego and everything like that. And the thing is, when you get into an argument with someone from another thing, and this is the thing, right? People are not really looking into this. How comes Tyson Fury's dad is not there? His uncle definitely not there. You know why?
He can't be there. Can't travel.
I know, because they have exactly. So you brought the brother as backup. So Fury basically, with the crowd booing him, he's playing in a horrible situation. I think the reason why Wilder's comfortable because he knows that most of the majority of the crowd have sold the tickets. They're here to see Wilder. He's in America. Fury's from England. He's fighting away like he did Vladimir. You know what I mean? And it's up to Fury to try to change the judges. And this is why I reckon Wilder's so comfortable because he's like, yo, you in my home country with my home fans. I got a shot on my belt, and that's why I think that's where Wilder's confidence comes from. And as you can see, they're rattled up, man. They are rattled up.
Well, let's take another listen because some people have just joined us. If you just joined us, I advise you, if you're of a sensitive disposition, put your earmuffs on because these are the backstage occurrences. This is what happened backstage. The term "your mom" came from the Wilder side, and it was sent back from the Fury side by Tyson Fury himself. It's unsavory language. It's 2 days of unsavory language because you remember the Bob Arum outbursts of yesterday. But let's focus on this right now. Let's hear it again.
Keep talking. Fuck your mama. Fuck your mama. You piece of shit. You get knocked spark out. You and your pussy old bums next to you. You and a bitch's haircut. Fuck you. I tell you what fat boy do to you. Rip you to pieces, you pussy.
Get inside, go get a haircut, and your mom. EJ Boxing.
Yo, bro, like them boys there, they're gonna get stretched out. I've seen Billy Joe Saunders, them boys try to do that stuff. And you know how that went with Canelo. You see, Josh Taylor trying to do that stuff. You know, trying to psychology get an edge. You know what I mean? Fury, he's reacting not too much. It's hard to gauge, yeah, with this stuff going on. But for entertainment value, it's right there. This fight here is like, I don't know why anyone thought that they didn't want to see it. This is a fight. You know, I'll watch 5 of these fights between the two of them because I don't think anyone's going to come the same. After this fight, one of them will not be the same person. And then while AJ can roll up in there and just blow on them and they fall down, they're going to get hurt. The way they're talking about each other is real venom. Like raw, like Marquez and Pacquiao, the 4th fight is something like that, man. Bad. You know what I mean? It's like they're looking to eradicate the other. And this is what boxing needs, man. This is what boxing needs. I haven't seen you haven't seen that like that since like you said, Mike Tyson, Lennox Lewis, this sort of real hate in the heavyweight division. I'm gonna say right now, this is gonna go down in history as one of the greatest rivals in the history of boxing in these 3 fights for the belt. Because the last one we had, Ingemar Johansson versus Floyd Patterson, in terms of 3, and not actually before that, actually after that, you had Muhammad Ali versus Joe Frazier. So this is going to be up there as one of the greatest trilogies in the history of heavyweight boxing. And every fight, no one could tell me that the first fight wasn't boring. It was great. Knockdowns, he got off the floor. The second fight, he wiped Wilder out, washed him on the floor. You know what I mean? If Wilder comes back and the two of them wash each other, last man standing, imagine this. Both of them fall down on the floor at the same time from double knockouts. And then one gets up and the referee counts them. That'd be amazing. But I'm expecting a great fight. I'm really looking forward to it.
Really looking forward to it. And the fight doctor has honored the super chat bet. Right here, as we see. And of course, the bell, we have to give him a bell ring for that. We had a super chat bet. I think it was yesterday. That Tyson Fury, I said Tyson Fury would be in the 270s. And the fight doctor said the 290s. We agreed that the one who was closest would win the super chat bet. And I was £7 out. And the fight doctor was £13 out. Therefore, I was the closest. And therefore, I win the super chat bet. And the fight doctor has honored that bet right here on the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio. The fight doctor.
How much did he give you?
It was a confidential amount.
Oh, okay.
He was in the hundreds. He was in the hundreds.
Really?
No,
Really?
No,
The
no,
hundreds?
£5 pounds.
Damn it.
That's
$5.
Damn it, man.
roughly,
$7.
so that's roughly $7 US.
That's all right. That's all right, man. That's the that respect to fight doctor for doing that. You know, unlike YG, unlike what's his name, Dwayne and YG, when he put a bet with he said Kell Brook was going to beat Terrence Crawford, and he bet 100. Bro, the way YG ain't seen Dwayne since, bro. YG still sitting there with his mouth dry. You know what I mean? Because I goes to Dwayne, I would have took that bait. He goes, nah, you can't get it, EJ. It's all mine. It's all mine. And Dwayne was like, YG, you're gonna lose. I said, Dwayne, why would you? I'm a Kell Brook fan. That's all I am, man. When that whole thing went down, Dwayne went missing. The least respect for Fight Doctor for honoring the bargain. You know what I mean? Respect.
Absolutely. We have to keep our bets around here. Robert Navarro from the States says UK has the best heavyweights. Well, we're about to find out tomorrow night. Expect a shellacking expect a shellacking. Which way it gonna go? I don't know. I really don't know which way it gonna go. I've put 2 bets on. Finally, I actually made it down to the bookies. I don't trust this online betting. I don't know why. I do a lot of things online. So why I don't trust the online betting, I don't know. It's kind of curious. I've never got into it. I should. So I went down to the betting shop and I put a little small wager on Wilder to win. From 1 to 6. There was some good odds. I think it's 5 to 1. And then I think it was another 5 to 1 bet that I put on Wilder. Something in the 11th or I don't know. It's 2 bets. I got the betting slips. I'll pull them out probably for tomorrow. I cover the fight live. Pull those bets out, small wagers out, both on Wilder because he had the best odds. No point in betting on the favorite. So I think the favorite gonna win. But in case if he don't, then the Rafi gonna win financially. Put a couple of bags on those bets. What's going on here? What's going on? Don ZB up in the building says, what did Fury think? That he was going to come here and talk ish and we'll let it slide? Wilder KO's Fury without any cheating. OMG. Holyfield, Bo 3. Well, Holyfield won one of them fights and Bo won 2. So not sure what you mean. Hello everyone.
Hey Rafi, I'm about to bounce. Can't drop it off, but hey, I appreciate you letting me come on, man. You take care, my man.
That was the EJ Boxing.
Shout out to EJ.
Shout out to EJ. Okay. So hello everyone. Hope all is good.
So listen, real quick.
I'm reading something. Looking forward to the fight tomorrow. It gonna be great. Fight doctor.
I'm looking at these odds on Wilder by KO, and one that stands out is yesterday. Okay, no, I'm reading the wrong odds. So never mind. I thought I saw something I didn't see.
Okay, no problem.
Rafi
making it rain like Lil Wayne. Has he got paid his money yet? Has Birdman paid him his money yet, fight doctor? Has Birdman paid Lil Wayne his money? Fight doctor declines to respond.
I have no idea.
Okay. The last 2 fights, there were more Brits than Americans. This time it gonna be different, most likely, with the travel restrictions, COVID travel restrictions. Might be a cauldron up in there, but the tickets were so expensive. What kind of fans are we really going to be seeing in there with expensive tickets? I'm sure some of the hardcore would have saved their money. Save some money. So hopefully it's not just suits in there. Hopefully it's a cauldron. Should be a cauldron. It's the last one. But is it even sold out? I don't know. It's confusing. Conflicting reports. The ticket sales have been bad, but remember they kept the ticket sales from the original when it was canceled. They kept all of those people's money, put it in a high interest account. People couldn't get their money back. Nah. I said, nah, you can't get your money back because it hasn't been canceled. It's just rescheduled. So we don't have to give you a penny back. So they kept all those people's money and they had 3 months more of promotion. Was it 3 months? However long? 2 months, 3 months more of promotion. Yeah, I think it was about 3 months, if not more. And so, yeah, so they've had every chance to sell more tickets. They've had 3 months more to sell more tickets, and allegedly it still ain't sold out. So that's the reality. You know, we have to say these things in the interest of history to let people know when they come back 100 years from now and they're listening to the Rafi and the Fight Doctor and the EJ Boxing Live. What's this? Mr. Coach says no Brit will hold a belt after tomorrow night. Y'all had a good run. Wishful thinking, my friend. Wishful thinking.
And a distinct possibility.
and a possibility, of course. You can't rule that out. You can't rule that out. I'm British, but I have a feeling Wilder will win tomorrow. Hey, he may. He may win. I mean, hey, anything could happen. This is heavyweight boxing. I don't really think there's much more I really need to say other than let's have a listen to this again. Let's have a listen to this again. Okay, let's cut the music and play.
Keep talking. Fuck your mama. Fuck your mama. You piece of shit. You get knocked spark out. You and your pussy old bums next to you. You and a bitch's haircut. Fuck you. I think a fat boy do too. Rip you to pieces, you pussy.
Oh my gosh, go inside, go get a haircut. You're ugly. Those are harsh words. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. Crazy how when fight night pulls up, all that boxing logic gets outweighed by a gut feeling. Hey, you're not wrong. You know, gut feeling, we go by our gut sometimes. Fury didn't even take this fight serious. Really? Well, if he didn't take this fight serious, how come he's only 7 pounds over his last fight weight? You know what swings it for me? What swings it for me is hearing guys like Jarrett Anderson talk about sparring with Fury. Said he learned a lot. Said it was good for both of them, and he said it's gonna be a technical finish or something along those lines. It's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. It's the heavyweight division. All it takes is a punch. Hey, all it takes is a punch. Okay, Mr. Coates coming at me says, you've been saying Wilder's a bum for a long time. If he wins, give him his credit. Of course I'll give him his credit. I've even said that he should have won the first fight because that was a long count. So you got to be balanced, mate. You got to come on now. Don't act like I've never said anything positive about Deontay Wilder. Don't act like that. Hit the like, share, subscribe to the Raphael Dawkins Combat Radio and hit that bell icon for news and notifications. Absolutely. I just want to get through these last comments and then we'll go to the final words from the fight doctor. I want to see Wilder homeboy versus Fury fat brother on the undercard. Excellent. Liked, subscribed, shared, and commented 100%. Okay, the fight doctor, I think we've done it. I think we've chopped it up nicely. Just wanted to do a quick one. Your final thoughts. Thanks for jumping on. Thanks for earning the bet. And your final thoughts and observations, please.
Thank you for having me. It was a pleasure as always. I'm just hoping that we get a good fight tomorrow. And if it goes to the cards, I'm hoping we get a fair and honest decision.
If it goes to the, what the hell? Get out of here, man. What you doing, man? Let's go. I'm talking to the screen. Okay. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Let's hope for a good one. Let's hope for a great one. Rafi will be live. So, you know where to be tomorrow. Be here. That was the fight doctor. Much appreciation goes out to the fight doctor and the EJ Boxing. And I don't like the way it looked. That looked better. Okay, let's have a listen to what Don ZB has to say. Okay, Raf, never give Wilder credit. Just know I'm making a comeback to your live after Wilder catch a body tomorrow. Don ZB threatening the comeback. Don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years. Okay, so hold on. Uno momento. Mommy, slow your tempo. What's going on here? Okay, that's good. That's been taken care of. Thank you. Where we at? Wilder Wilder will be blowing like an Ultimate Warrior by the 5th. Hey, he's carrying 8 extra pounds. If Fury dies, he dies. He's carrying 8 extra pounds than he was last time. He's Wilder, and people said he was too heavy last time. But the question is, has he lived with the weight? Did he? The only way he can survive, is if he kept the weight on, the extra weight. He stayed around 230 and went up gently, kept that weight, kept that base weight. But even then, he's still 7 pounds over. So what the hell's going on? So if he's been walking around at the weight, then he's fine. If he hasn't been walking around at the weight, he will be blowing. He will be blowing like a choo-choo train. Like a choo-choo train. Woo, woo. Remember that? Remember that? Dog eat dog world. Does Deontay Wilder got the dog in him? Like a space dog. Yeah, I've seen you before. I think we chatted before. You don't come around very often, but it's good to see you up in here. Good to see you up in here. If Wilder lose, get them boats out and be ready. Because the Wilder fans like Don ZB gonna be crying. Gonna be crying a river. Cry me a river. Wilder will say willing to die up in there. And he has an understanding with his family. So with that being said, I agree with him. Firing his trainer, even though it was the right decision to throw the towel in. Haters gonna hate, but this trilogy has been good for this era. I think it's been bad for the era. If they had a trilogy, if they had 2 fights, fine. If they had a trilogy in a timely manner, fine, I guess. But the way this thing was strung out, it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible for this era. In one respect. In another respect, yeah, you can say the opposite. I hear that. I hear you. Even though I disagree, I hear you. I like Wilder. Hate the Wildettes. I hear you. I hear you. This is a great fight. Nobody knows who gonna win. That's what makes it good. Yeah, it's become a bit interesting, I must confess. It has become interesting. Apart from the parlor tricks, there we go. There we go. Wilder coming out in the new suit. Wilder coming out in the new suit. I covered that in the last show, and I covered it in a video. In a video. To this day. To this day. You know what I mean by that. You know what I mean by that. Okay. Yes, it has been teriyaki beef. Teriyaki beef. Yeah, I've done a little bit of that today. Put a couple of bags on that today. Hopefully, Rafi gonna make it rain at the bookies. Gonna make it rain. Suits designed by Cosmo and Donata. Cosmo and Donata. Hey, I don't want to keep you people too long. You know the Rafi like to keep it nice and sweet and spicy. And so we're going to call it a night. Damn, it's past the midnight hour over here. 42 minutes past the midnight hour over here in the UK. Okay. So, going to be back tomorrow. Yeah. Watched yesterday's show. Watched last night's show. Watched the previous show, Boxing Talk with Rafi. 315 for that. All the stuff with Aram and Kate Abdo. I took the batteries out, so it should be fine now. Took the batteries out, so it should be under the maximum weight limit, the suit we're talking about. Okay. For the Kate Abdo, Bob Aram. Yeah, 4 a.m. Rafi gonna be up. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully it's 4 a.m. It should have some respect. I hope it ain't no 5 a.m. bull-ish. Okay, folks. And that's it. Don't want to keep it too long. Kept it short and spicy. Kept it hot and spicy. Okay. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. It's the like, it's the subscribe, it's the comments, it's the shares, and it's the hitting the bell icon to stay updated with news and notifications. And don't forget about the live show tomorrow. What time will I start? Around 2, 3, 4, 5. That's long. That's long. 2's long. Maybe 3. 3, 4, 5. That makes more sense. That makes more sense. Okay. It's the Raphael Dawkins. It's the Combat Radio. And we are out. Blessed.